It is finally time, chat. In today's video, we're back to some more Weak Legacy 2 on Roblox, and we are getting Dark Thunder V2. You guys know, if you've been keeping up with the Weak Legacy 2 videos here on the channel, that I've been trying to get this thing, man, but it's been difficult. However, I think they've made it a little bit easier on the back end. I really don't know. Maybe I've just gotten lucky or something like that. But since the last video we recorded on this game, we've managed to get a bunch of lightning orbs, so we're pretty much done with that aspect. All we gotta get now, I believe, is an item called the Spirit Essence out of dungeons, but I don't know. I'll show you guys the whole process, and hopefully the VFX or something for the moveset is nice, because people have been saying that Dark Thunder V2 is actually not even that good. So I don't know. I hope something makes up for the freaking grind. All right, fellas, we are in game, and it's gonna be a little annoying because literally last video we just got insect breathing. So this has actually been, you know, my favorite thing in the game so far. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of it, but from the little bit that I've seen, right? Oh, I gotta get my breathing up. I gotta go ahead and you know what I mean, like, give props to this moveset, man, because this moveset just looks so freaking pretty, and you have variations to it and everything. Like, it's just super nice, and you got a cutscene with the ultimate skill. So, but anyways, I digress. So we are gonna get Dark Thunder V2, okay? We're gonna go ahead and make our way to the Winter Village. If you guys don't know how to make your way to the Winter Village, that is pretty much the starter area down over there. And then right here is Zenitsu. Right up there is Tanjiro as reference points. Obviously, there are the dungeons. Again, this is the starter area. So you head down the main entrance there, and you literally follow this path this way to make your way over to Winter Village. And here you go, chat. Once you make your way into Winter Village, you want to hit a hard right, make it past these demon slayers over here, and then in this little corner down over here, there's going to be a bunch of NPCs. So what you would want to do is first talk to Muzan. All right, Muzan is going to allow you to become a demon. As you guys can see, all you got to do is just pay 1k yen. I'm gonna say no, because what you guys should do before that, if you're a demon slayer, you're gonna have to, I believe, reset your race. So a code you guys can use for this is, again, right over here, reset race 115k likes. Okay, make sure to use that code. That'll reset your race. But before you use that, and before you even talk to Muzan too, make sure you go down over here and talk to the spawn setter NPC. That's because when you guys actually end up changing your race, it'll make you respawn. It's very annoying, but yeah, just do that. All right, so let's go ahead and talk to Muzan. We'll say yes, and we became a demon. All right, so don't use the code because it seems that you don't need to use it. Save it in case if you want to go back to be a demon slayer, because you have to reset your race for that, unfortunately. I don't know why they made it like that. But it seems that becoming a demon is not a problem if you're a demon slayer. But if you're a demon, good luck trying to become a demon slayer. All right, anyway, so now we are a demon. Now you can go back. You see Muzan's right over there. You can hit a left over here, and they have Kaigaku. So you can talk to Kaigaku. He's gonna give you a quest, right, for electrokinesis. So there you go. I have already done this quest, but since I'm taking on the moveset again, I have to redo the quest. It's really simple. All you got to do is just kill 25 demon slayers, and after you guys do this, you will unlock electrokinesis, which is Dark Thunder V1. All right, guys, and there you go. We just unlocked electrokinesis. So it's pretty simple. Good news is that, yes, all the while it's unfortunate if you end up like getting another moveset or something like that and coming back to whatever moveset, whether it's electrokinesis or something else, you're gonna have to redo the quest. You do happen to keep the progress that you had on the mastery for the moveset. All right, so that's really good. So we are currently level 131 mastery. As you guys can see, if you go back to Kaigaku, he'll actually get you started with the V2 quest. So for V2, we need level 400, which we satisfy. We need 1,000,000 yen, which we almost have. We need 200 mastery on electrokinesis, 20 lightning orbs, and 1 crystal essence. I thought it was a spirit essence, but it's a crystal essence. So the crystal essence you get from the dungeons. I'll show you guys how to do that exactly later into the video. But for now, let's focus on the lightning orbs. So basically, the way you want to get the lightning orbs is like go from where Kaigaku and Muzan are at and just go past the demon slayers, and you're gonna hit a slight left, and you're gonna keep walking Well, actually, you can go just straight across, as you guys can see over here. So Rui is going to be right in front of the entrance to what they call in this game the danger zone. So there's Rui, as you guys can see. You can use him as a reference point, and this is the danger zone. So every every minute, excuse me, there is a chance for rain. Okay, I explained the RNG to this like 2-3 videos ago. It was ridiculous, but I think they've buffed the rates or something. I really don't know, so I'm not going to mention the rates. They're very low. I think rain every minute was like 3% before, and then every minute if it rains, right, there's a chance for there to be what they call a thunderstorm in the game. So it'll start thundering, and storms only happen in the danger zone, which is why you guys want to come here. So that's a 50% chance if it rains. Okay, so now when the thunderstorm happens, a bunch of lightning will strike all across the map. Here in the danger zone, specifically in this area where I'm at, right around this big tree in the smack center. So you're gonna have to like look at all the thunder lightning strikes or whatever on the floor and see if they drop a lightning orb. Every lightning orb has or every like strike of lightning, thunder, whatever you call it, has a 2.5% chance to spawn a lightning orb. So, and when a lightning orb spawns, you don't have a long time to get them either. I believe it's 30 seconds to get them. So that's how you get them. Again, it's very cheesy. I think they've changed the rates. It's a lot easier to get them now. And when it does thunder storm, they last a lot longer. So take the rates with a grain of salt. The easiest way that I found, and this is the easiest way you guys have told me to get them as well, is literally to rejoin a server. So if you guys have a pub server, a private server, just rejoin your private server, wait a minute and see if it happens. And that was, to me, the easiest way for me to get the lightning orbs. But you can also just server hop on pub servers until you find, thunderstorms and stuff like that to try to get the lightning orbs. But obviously in pub servers, you're going to compete against other people. But that's how you get the lightning orbs. All right, now the last thing that you would need is the crystal essence, right? And like I mentioned earlier, oh look, it started to rain and a thunderstorm happened. So might as well just show you guys how this looks. By the way, I already have 20 of them. I literally got this on video last video, so I'm good off of this. But again, that's how much you need, and I'll show you guys. Oh look, ironically, there's a lightning orb already. So this is what I mean. Like, they've made this, in my opinion, a lot easier to get. Look, there's another one down over there. So yeah, this is literally what you want to do. You're just gonna camp it out over here, and as you guys can see, there's a bunch of these things just dropping down. So I'm super happy. Again, it could be that I'm just getting really lucky, but I believe that they literally buffed the chances for you to get the lightning orbs. So I'm super happy they did that, because before it was just nonsense. It was RNG upon RNG upon RNG. It was just absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, we're just gonna leave that one up there because we don't really need any more. So yeah, I'm gonna make my way to the starter area now so I can show you guys effectively where dungeons are in the starter area if you have never done them before. So in order to do dungeons, you need to be, if I remember correctly, level 250. I don't recommend you being level 250 unless you're going to play with other players that are higher level, because the problem is dungeons are not like super easy. Like, the dungeons in this game basically work in waves. So the starter waves, yes, they're kind of easy, but later waves become hard. So the way that you get crystal essence is actually by reaching I think wave 25 or higher. So after you reach wave 25 or higher, once you like get clapped, because that's the only way, as far as I know, like to end the dungeon, you'll see if you happen to get a crystal essence as a drop. So that's how you get the crystal essence. Again, you have a chance to get it starting wave 25. So this is the starter area one last time, and dungeons are literally marked on your screen, as you guys can see right over here in the corner. All you got to do is just stand in there, and that's it. That's pretty much it. So right now, guys, like I did mention earlier, I am level 42. We are good on the levels, but we need to grind for some more cash. And I also need to get some more mastery on electrokinesis. So I'm going to get to that, and I will catch you guys when hopefully I have level 200 mastery and maybe even a crystal or essence, excuse me. I don't know. Let's see. But the worst thing to me was getting the freaking lightning orb. So we got that done, baby. All right, fellas. After literally hours and hours and hours of grinding, we finally have everything done. And I still have even a little bit more to go, because once we get You know, Dark Thunder V2, I have to grind on that to get mastery on that too. But this, oh my god, bro, this took way longer than what I thought. So I actually have 203 mastery on Electrokinesis V1 because, to my surprise, getting mastery from the dungeons is pretty decent. Not bad. And by the way, it's a guarantee to get the crystal essence starting at wave 25. So, you know, you can go up as high as you want, but at 25, you're guaranteed a crystal essence. So if I pop up my inventory, I had to go into a pub server and then come back to my private server because you guys know this game now, since they're reworking the UI for some reason, when you get items, sometimes it doesn't even show up in your inventory. But I've managed to get a couple of different drops farming on the bosses. As you guys can see, excuse me, we now have an insect katana, we got the serpent katana, there's the crystal essence. I actually have 3 of them, so I went up to like wave 29 and I got 3 when I ended it all. We also got these 2 drops, which is a rare dungeon chest and a legendary dungeon chest. I'm not gonna open them, but you know, it's good to have as well. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, like, for example, my cleavers compared to like the insect katana, they do more damage. But what I've noticed with the specialized type of katanas, with the exception of the flame katana, is that they literally give you less and less. So for example, the overnight, like serpent katana or whatever, right? You get 8 strength and +1 speed. Like, that's worse than you know, what's her name? Shinobu's I think that's her name, right? +1 speed and 9 strength katana. So I don't know, that's kind of odd, but I thought I'd just point that out. I actually haven't even shown you guys, for the people that are going to be new to this video and don't even know about Electrokinesis, but the standard moveset, I'll show it to you guys here. That's our Z move. That's called Dark Thunder, Clap, and Flash. Our X key is called Heat Lightning. Our C key is my favorite move, which you hold down and it does a lot of slashes. It's called the Buzzing Mosquito. And then we have the Lightning Bolt ability, which I forgot I got to use that close up to an enemy. Well, I mean, I was literally close up to him, but I wasn't right on him. So, and for that reason, that's why Lightning Ball, even though that's like our ultimate ability, is my least favorite out of all of them. Everything else is pretty good for attacking at a distance. But anyways, now that we have everything, trust me when I tell you guys, the hardest thing is going to be getting 200 mastery on this moveset. The crystal essence is not that bad. You can definitely, it's going to be annoying, but you can low-key solo the dungeon if you're kind of decent. It's not insanely difficult. And then the lightning orbs are really easy to get now, but the mastery, oh my god, the mastery, dog, I swear to god. And I just hope that, as you guys can see, we have everything, but I just hope, let's click yes here, take your quest. So now we just have to kill Zenitsu 5 times. That's gonna be a cakewalk. That is absolutely a joke. So we'll go ahead and take care of Zenitsu 5 times. But what I wanted to say is, remember, I was a demon slayer at the beginning of this video, and I had to become a demon again and get Electrokinesis again, even though I had it before. And I had to complete the quest. I just hope for the V2, once I like spin off of this or go get another moveset, because inevitably we're gonna have to, right? We have other movesets to check out in this series that we're doing on this game. But I just hope that literally as I do that, it's not gonna tell me that I have to do this quest again, because if it does, forget about it, bro. I am not doing this again. I'm really not. Because like I said, we do have the mastery, which is the hardest thing, but I'm not getting no dang 20 lightning orbs again, even though it's not that hard, but still, I'm not doing that again. I'm not. Okay, I'm kind of confused as to why it's telling me to go down here for my quest if Zenitsu is literally down over here. By the way, oddly enough, you get like a new boss like every 50 levels, and Obanai has been a boss that's like over 100+ levels of grinding, and I'm still on him, so I don't know at what level I get the next boss. But this is the M1s for the insect katana. As you guys can see, very quick, very agile. I love it. That's the +1 speed that you happen to get, and it's really good, like I keep trying to tell you guys. Definitely my favorite katana so far. I don't know if like other katanas are going to be as nice or even better than this, but for now, the insect one is definitely my my favorite one. But yeah, like I told you guys, it's going to be really easy. It's not going to take us too long to get this done. I'm just going to kill Gangi off real quick over here, and we only got to do it 5 times. So matter of fact, I can actually use the serpent katana because I have not used that. So I'll show you guys basically how that's going to be. So let's equip the serpent katana, and that's how it looks like. So again, I haven't used this because I thought it was like even less strength bonus, and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But I don't know, maybe you get like passive M1 poison damage. I guess let's check that out, right? All right, chat, here we go, chat. Let's get this started, right? So definitely no poison M1 damage, unfortunately. So not really too sure what's to deal with that. And no way I did not damage Zenitsu right here. Like, what? But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts and opinions. To me, so far, especially out of what I have, like the insect katana is like way better than this. Definitely my best katana hand. Bro, this is annoying with Zenitsu. Oh, he's literally blocking. That's why, chat. He's like, he's laying on the floor and blocking. LOL. All right. But yeah, definitely my best katana, insect katana. I'm loving how that thing attacks. So I'll be swapping back on over after this. By the way, I was 8 years old, right? So we got the Demon Slayer cloth, I believe last video or the video before that when we were originally grinding for electrokinesis, and I didn't realize it gives you plus 300 durability. I thought it was the same for all the other Haodis, but the Haodis give you plus 200. So yeah, they give you plus 200 all of them. So I'm just gonna equip the Demon Slayer claws for now and just stick with them. It looked kind of funny on us, but whatever, I guess. All right, so we literally have 2 more Zenitsus to go, chat, and after this we should be good. We should be good, but this is light work. Oh, we just got Zenitsu's Haori as another drop there, chat. I don't like how you can get dupe drops in this game, by the way. I think like if you get 1 drop and it's only supposed to be like a one-time drop type of thing, you should get like other drops, right? But whatever. All right, chat, this is about to be our last kill on Zenitsu. Like I said, if you guys have been playing the game long enough to get this abomination of a quest line done, this should be an absolute joke for you guys as far as like killing the 5 Zenitsu. I'm actually alleviated right now. I'm relieved. I'm like, I don't know, I'm like in a spa right now. All right, but there you go. Dark Thunder V2 is now officially ours, and we have Electrokinesis too. So we are going to make our way over into basically Mr. Obanai over here. So we're gonna go ahead and take on his quest, because that quest down over there, which I thought was like what they gave us for the Zenitsu stuff, should be my level 750 quest, which is like the half speed demons, whatever the heck they're called, and they're not gonna be good mastery. So we'll check out our thunderstorm ability. That's gonna be oops, I gotta fill up my breathing. Hold on. All right, I ended up using it, chat, but I did not land it, so I'll go ahead and try it again in just a second here. All right, chat, check this out, right? So this is, yo, I swear to God, I'm not landing this move, but that's the thunderstorm ability. We'll try to use it one more time. And I really gotta work on my, breathing. I think it's time that we actually train our breathing and just get that to be higher. I think the max breathing right now is 500. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but this is gonna be very tough to do just because we only have 1 move. I think we might have to go for like a easier boss, honestly, until we at least get like 2 or 3 moves, because it's just gonna be impossible. But there it is. Again, there's the thunderstorm ability. All right, guys. A couple hours later, again. Here we are, bro. I swear to God, bro, if they ever release something like this again, bro, like I don't think I'm gonna do it, chat. You know what I mean? I'm only doing this because, man, like honestly, I felt bad leaving y'all hanging, and I'm trying to show you that your boy's really a grinder out on these streets. Sounds so wrong, but bro, I'm so tired. Yo, the whole day I've been playing this damn game, bro. Anyway, check this out. So we have 205 mastery on Electrokinesis VT. The reason why I went to Obanai and I stopped was because my heart, like, bro, I literally saw that I needed 200 mastery for the last move, and I needed to fight the Awakened Kaigaiku to actually get the drop, and I was like, bro, I'm not even joking, bro. I was just over it, bro. I really was over it. So yeah, I went pub server hopping until I found a group of peeps. Shout out to you peeps if you end up watching this video. And basically I got to leeching. What can I say? I got to leeching. So I ended up having to get also my gourd mastery maxed out. This is pretty simple. It's just like AFK. Well, you can technically AFK just, well, not really actually, because you have to hold down the G key to get your breathing back up, and then it's annoying as hell, but whatever. But it's pretty chill overall compared to everything else. It's just, getting your stuff up and then clicking away once your breathing is up there. But so the reason why you need to do that though is because your last move, your ultimate move, Rumbling Flash, you won't be able to use it until you have a sufficient amount of breathing for it. So 200 breathing is not going to cut it. I don't even think the 300. I didn't even try when I had 300. I just went straight to getting the maximum, which is 500. I was like, I might as well get this over with. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the moveset. I'm not going to lie. The moveset does a good amount of damage. I don't know why people are saying. I think it's because of how difficult it is to get it that people are saying it's not really that good. But compared to everything else we've used so far, like, pretty good moveset. Does a really good amount of damage. Thunder Swarm doesn't do too much damage. I'll show you guys basically how that looks. Doesn't do a lot of damage. Rice Spirit does though. Rice Spirit does a good amount of damage. Thunder Haze also does a good amount of damage. This move right over here, as you guys can see. Heat Blitz also does a pretty decent amount of damage. As you guys can see, this is that move, and you can use it a couple of times, and it's different based on how many times you use it, as you guys can tell. Now, Rumbling Flash, this is the ultimate ability, and I'll show you guys how to get it. Don't lump me together with the likes of you. You get enhanced attack power, and then your M1s have like this little really cool effect to them. I don't know. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say I don't know if my moveset changes because I haven't tried it after getting my mastery maxed out, but all right, that was my Z key. This is my X key, as you guys can see. This is our C key now. Our V key is still gonna be a two-parter. Hold on, let me just go ahead and use it over here. As you guys can tell, there you go. And we just lost our awakening, so we're gonna have to try it again to see if we can press the B key, and then we'll probably get an like true ultimate. By the way, I'll show you guys where the awakened Kaigaku is, because there's two Gakus in the game. There's a regular one and then the awakened one, which is the new one that you gotta fight to get the ultimate as a drop. So I'll show that to you guys in a second. But let me go ahead and attack. Basically, oh my god, hold on, I gotta get more breathing mastery up. Oh, wait, what? So I guess you can just multi-stack it, the Rumbling Flash. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Let's try that again. Hold on. I realized that basically, let me go get my mastery up. I mean, my breathing up. You press the B key, we have enhanced attack power. You can press it again. I think that's what it does. It alternates between different modes that buff your, like, look, reflex mode, probably buffs maybe like, I don't know, maybe your movement or your dash frames or something like that. I don't really know. Then we have the strike mode, and then it goes back to reflex mode after that one, and it should go, yeah, strike mode. Yeah, so it's strike mode, reflex mode, and the first one, which has enhanced attack power, which could very well just be the strike mode. All right, did some digging, and I'll explain to you guys basically what these modes do, but the general consensus is that reflex mode is the best mode out of all of them for Electrokinesis V2, because effectively that like regens your HP and it's like extremely broken. So I'm gonna make my way towards the Winter Village. Remember how I told you guys earlier in the video that, you know, Rui is right outside of the danger zone. Basically, yes, the awakened Kaigaku is gonna be within the danger zone, so that's where you want to go. So again, I'm just making my way towards Winter Village so I can hit this left at Rui and get into the danger zone. All right, so like I said, Chad, let me show you. Basically, Rui is right down over there. This is the danger zone. You come in here, you go past Giyu, and then on your right hand side, as you guys can see, you will see Kaigaku. Now this guy is very annoying. You can try to solo him depending on your level, but he's annoying. You're better off just going to a pub server and doing it with people. But I will show you guys basically by activating my reflex mode here how this will work, since he does so much damage. So there you go, right? We have reflex mode. We'll hit him once, so he'll attack us, right? You guys will see, watch. Like you see that? You see that? Look, see how you're like dashing everything, and then even if you take damage, so I'll go back into strike mode here, and I'll let him, you know, damage us and stuff like that. So let him just keep damaging us. We'll go back into reflex mode, and oh my god. But because we're in reflex mode and we're like auto dashing, we are able to effectively regenerate our HP. At least that's what I'm understanding according to the peeps on the Discord server, of course. But as you guys can tell, Kaigaku, he's feasible, but you're just gonna want to do this. Oh, he just despawned. But yeah, you're gonna want to do this on a pub server. Like, just trust me, guys. He does too much damage. It's not worth the headache. It really isn't. But you definitely can do it if you lock in. He's just very annoying. And I don't think it's worth the headache. I just think it's better if you go on a pub server. But yeah, that's Dark Thunder V2. You guys let me know what you think about this thing. Is it worth the grind? I don't think so. Is it good? Kinda, yeah. You know, like I said, XC and V are your like main damage dealing like attacks, and to me like X and C are just like your best damage attacks. But aside from that, this is way too much of a grind, but we got it done. Drop a like on the video, support your boy. Catch you guys later.